This is Josh Jackson here, and I wanted to talk about how most people have already been talking about this, but Barack Obama has got to be one of the worst presidents we have. He has done, well, he actually has done something for this country. Rose racial tensions. He has rose racial tensions through the air. Now I'm not blaming all this on Obama, but it's weird because when we had white presidents in power, after Jim Crow, 1970s through 2014, 2015, sorry. We don't really have much racial tensions like we used to during the Jim Crow laws. But it's weird. We have gone back to those Jim Crow segregation laws ever since Obama came to presidency. You guys that wanted to vote for Obama so bad that he has done nothing for this country. There's some people that are saying Obama was gonna lower the black community, lower the black murders in the black community. When in 2012, over 500 black people were murdered by other black people. We like to march around and talk about Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman, and Michael Brown, and Eric Gardner, and I think there was another shooting not too long ago by a guy by the name of something to start with an L, but his last name, sorry, freaking camera. Last name was McDonald. Was it Laquan McDonald or something like that? Laquan McDonald? Yeah, Laquan McDonald. That was walking through the street and he gets shot 17 times. We like to march around about that. Black Lives Matter. What about the black lives in Chicago, LA, Detroit, Philadelphia? We're not marching about those black lives. I have a question. Why are we complaining to white people that black lives matter? Pro-blacks always want to say to white people, black lives matter. You say black lives matter to the same people that you say are your enemy. White people are the enemy. White supremacy. White supremacy. Everything is white supremacy. White supremacy's fault. Dang white supremacy. Don't you think that's kind of hypocritical? Mr. Pro-Black or Mrs. Pro-Black? You guys aren't pro-black. You guys are anti-black. Because if you guys were actually pro-black, then one, you won't be working at a white man's job. Number two, you will be protesting the lives that actually matter in our community. But since it's not been committed by whitey, you're not saying anything about it. Obama's not saying anything about it. Eric Holder, who was the attorney general, is not saying anything about it. Nothing. But we like to talk about Paris and the things that happen in Paris. And I'm not making fun of the lives that were taken in Paris. I'm not doing that at all. But we have problems in America that we are blind about, especially to black people. Black people are not focusing on the lives in our community. How come every holiday I see a post that says over 35 people were wounded and 9 were shot? How come I see posts like that? Because you don't care about black lives. You just care about the black lives that have been committed by white. You want to blame this white man so bad. You say the white man is the enemy. White man is the enemy. But you work at a white man's job. You live in white neighborhoods. I don't know. Pro-blacks, you're not cutting it. You're not cutting it with this Black Lives Matter. It's a stupid movement. I'm against it. It actually offends me. It offends me to see all these people with these Black Lives Matter shirts and Black Lives Matter videos and Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Black lives, they don't actually matter. Because if they did, then we would be having less shootings in Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Detroit, Philadelphia, anywhere in the inner cities, in the big cities. Some people have already been saying the same things I'm saying, but we need more people to say these things so that way we know that there are some black people that do not care about this movement. They do not care about this movement. They just don't. You guys have a great day.